BrainScan is the most underrated horror gem of the 90s? No. But there are a few things worth talking about on the film. Let's get into it. So we had a bit of a bad movie Friday night, and the wife and I took a chance on BrainScan. I had seen the film literally back in the day in Cinemax. Back in the day, HBO and Cinemax, they were owned by the same company, which they still are, I believe. But HBO got all the big box office hits, the critical acclaim movies, and Cinemax, well, they got the rest of the films. This was the rest of the films. I recall them advertising it, and I watched it and thought it was really nothing special, and never really thought about it again other than for the sheer oddity of the movie. It took a little while for a cult following to develop, and I noticed that there are some people that legitimately like this movie. People my age, take a look, I got the gray hair, so I'm old. I was there when this movie came out. The thing about it is, it's a movie without almost any kind of merit. It's a video game movie that doesn't really have any video games in it. It's a horror movie where technically nobody dies. It's a movie that depends on a lot of tension created by the lead character and how he reacts to the situations around him. The problem is they cast Edward Furlong. From Terminator 2, this is the movie he does right after it, and he's not very good, to say the least. He's really bad, to put it frankly. I think the director hated him, but then again, he was like 15 years old at the time. So if you're looking for an obscure kind of 90s movie, BrainScan is maybe something you haven't seen, but you can do a lot better. If you want kind of a video game horror, actually a video game horror that actually has a video game in it, which this one doesn't, you can check out Stay Alive, which also isn't a strong movie, but is barely a better movie than this one. So with that being said, I'm Pedro from Gritty Reboot, and I don't recommend BrainScan, but God help you if you do actually want to try it. See you guys later.
And introducing T. Ryder Smith as the trickster.